Welcome to my channel. My name is Olja and today is the first day of law school here in Germany, and I take you with me, show you around what my day looks like. Let's prepare the desk, let's get ready and so my online lecture just finished and we didn't discuss too much topics. We got like a whole overview what kind of topics we will talk about in this lecture, and also like a whole overview. We talked a little bit of the basics and everything. There wasn't much, but we did get a lot of documents we have to print, and also I get an overview what kind of reading I have to do for my lecture. So next step after my lecture, I will take my overview and start planning my reading schedule. To start planning my schedule, as an example for this class, I take my textbook and open the index and also take my overview for the class and go through all the topics and compare them to each other. This way I already see which topic will be talked about and when. I will take my time and write down all the dates I have to know, and also I write down now all the dates until I have to get my reading done. As I said, I like to write down all dates from when till when I have to get my reading done. For this I'd like to use little post-its, but you should use what you have. I take a post-it and write down a specific date and mark the chapters. Personally, I like to write down my lecture time so I know what time my lecture are. So for everyone, Monday I have a lecture from 10 a.m. until 1:30 p.m. On Tuesday from 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. until 3:30 p.m. This way it's easier for planning, so I don't overplan myself or forget anything. Next step, I take my post-its and put my pages together. This way I know when and how much I have to read.
When you are finished, you get little reading pictures. This way you get a better overview over your readings. And by the way, the colors of the posters have no meaning. More important are the dates. After this, I like to write down the dates in the book, but if it's not your book, you shouldn't do this. But in this case, it's my book and I can write inside. Alright, after I planned all my readings, the next step is write down all the dates in my calendars, digital and physical. Why? I don't want to miss anything, I don't want to forget anything, and I rather write it down double of the amount rather than forgetting anything and fall behind. A big advice I can give you is find a system that works for you and only you. For example, if you tend to have a strong tendency towards visuals, find a way to organize that takes that into account. Put to-do items on sticky notes, draw on whiteboards, use mind maps, set alarm, find the right fit for you. And second, plan realistic. Don't overplan yourself. It will only make everything worse. Plan breaks, take your time, and be realistic with your planning. You have more than one day in a week, so use this. You don't have to be finished in one day with everything. And keep in mind, our days will never go exactly as planned. In life, stuff like this can happen, but do not get discouraged. Continue and move forward. For this, you should always plan a little bit more time for unexpected things. So don't feel unmotivated. Things like this can just happen. Okay, alright guys, so all the planning is done. So next step is actually reading. So alright guys, so how do I get my reading done? One very great advice is also set a timer for certain times. It's really helpful for me, so if I feel unmotivated or I'm not really feeling reading or anything, but I know I have to do it, it's much easier to set a certain time and read rather than like, oh, it's so much time, or rather watch something else or anything. So you know, you can read for 15 minutes and watch a series for 15 minutes, read for 15 minutes and take your time for 15 minutes. It's much easier this way. rather than doing nothing. So trust me, every little step counts. So yeah. With my readings, and the next step is I have to download all the documents the professor sent us and also prepare my day for tomorrow. For reference, to see what time it is, it's currently 5 p.m. so to give you a better understanding what time it is a little bit after 5 now, and I'm finished with everything I had planned for today. So to get like a little bit more understanding about the times I spent, my online lecture started at 10 and it went until 1:30. We had a break in between, and after my lecture I had a quick lunch. We had leftover pizza, so I didn't film this much. And after my lecture I sat down, planned all the readings and done all my readings for today. Tomorrow will be a more intense day, so there will be quite a lot of lectures. I start at 8 7:45 and will be finished around 7:45. So it's a really long time. It's 11 hours straight, and there will be always a lecture. I will have 30 minutes in between, so it's quite nice to have a little break in between, but it's an intense day, so I won't study or continue studying for today because tomorrow will be a long day, so I'd rather take my time off now and enjoy my evening, be fresh tomorrow. And yeah, I hope you enjoy, and we see each other next time. Bye.